Yo, my guys, ladies and gentlemen, uh, Southpaw Battle Coalition, sanctioned September 17th. We are locked in. The biggest Southpaw card that we have had in years. All I can tell you is it's going to be something special. So, what I've decided to do in honor of that is for the next 6, 7 days, each day, I'm going to be doing a breakdown of each particular battle. So I'm going to be talking about strengths and weaknesses for both MCs on both sides, keys to victory for both MCs on both sides, showing some clips and highlights of the examples that I'm discussing, and just something that gives everybody a little bit of an analytical breakdown of what they can expect from sanctioned in the battles that are scheduled to go down. So I'm excited about it, um, and I would love for y'all to check this out and watch these battles or watch these MCs, um, in the remaining week leading up to this event, because it's going to be something special. So I'm starting off with our world title bout, which is Diante Els versus Habeeb. Habeeb being our world champion. Diante Els started with us a little over a year ago, in May of 2022, and has been setting the stage on fire. Has rightfully earned this opportunity at the world title, and I think it's going to be an extremely intriguing battle, a crazy style clash. So I can't wait to get into discussing this battle. I can't wait to see it happen, but I'm excited about discussing this battle as well. So um, let me go ahead and get into this. Let's see. So let's talk about strengths and weaknesses. When we talk about Habib's strengths, um, those strengths I have are angles and painting a narrative. Habib is a very direct MC. Even when he's setting up his punches, he's doing them through an angle or through a conversation or a narrative that he's painting a picture about his opponent and how they apply to not only battle rap but the world around them, which is what leads to some of his biggest haymakers. Another thing that goes along with those angles very well, another strength of his, is conviction. Um, Habib means what he says. He's very passionate in his delivery. You can hear it in his voice. You can hear it in how he reacts to haymakers when they're landed. He actually brings the room into his energy. So his conviction is something that helps tell his stories even better. Another thing that has become a strength of his, more so recently, I would say, is his poise. He has a certain presence on the stage. He's comfortable. He's understanding now that he is the champion. He's the man, and he paints that picture that way. He doesn't seem rattled by anything that his opponents do or anything like that. These are things he's going to have to rely on as well against the younger MC. Another thing that makes Habib very dangerous is his versatility. He can do a little bit of everything very well. He can angle well. His pen is marvelous. He can create moments. He can freestyle rebuttal. He can attack and play defense. The versatility is one of the things that makes him very, very dangerous. So I'm going to give a couple of examples. One with controlling the narrative and the angles. This is an example against Habib versus River City champion Rossetti.
These fake wannabe smack fucks need their own lane, their own nucleus. Sugar, water, purple. How can we expect any substance when you lack nutrients? Radio, who is this? How many of these rookies' careers have I ended? See, the crowd think you finished, because like banks do black people with low credit, I peaked in interest. This the beginning. I've been watching you little rappers, I peaked. He gonna say the same thing as the last. We don't want to hear that bullshit, Sharif. Well, good grief. I mean, what I do takes technique. They say I rehearse sermons because I'm like, y'all, I practice what I preach. Okay, I know it's crazy to think of your will lost in another world, but I've seen stranger things. You let 80 flame. I let my mental carry stencils to a safer place. You in battle raps, letting your finger bang, but don't claim a game while I get in their ear like a Q-tip. With this vibrant thing, I go Super Saiyan. I go Super Saiyan.
So as you can see, it's painting a picture, letting the crowd know this is what I think of my opponent. This is what you should think of my opponent. This is why what he's saying is null and void. And in the midst of that, he's punching, he's putting in wordplay, he's got rhyme schemes, and then he closes with a performance / haymaker. So it's like, you know, that's a combination of the versatility, the conviction, the angles, all of those strengths rolled up into one. Another example is going to be in the substance that Habeeb provides, and he puts the substance in his punches. So I'll give you an example of his.
Think you know my story? I came home to hell waiting. You ever play Super? Think you know my story? I came home to hell waiting. You ever play Super Smash with?
I'm sorry.
Think you know my story? I came home to hell waiting. You ever play Super Smash with Yoshi? Go outside to see a lick with the shell cases? Dad was missed. You think you know my story? I came home to hell waiting. You ever play Super Smash with Yoshi? Go outside to see a lick with the shell cases? Dad was missed. Dad was missed. From pre-K to the 11th, ain't that a shame? I heard so many gunshots at 16, it became illusion. Like no father, but the pops were called the same name like a junior. It was conducive to my journey. They gave me bucks, I wasn't worried. I even heard your mixtape leak, I got it early. First couple tracks. Give me bucks, I wasn't worried. I even heard your mixtape leak. I got it early.
Yeah, I know that didn't probably play clean, but if you saw it, I think you did, because I'm checking on the live on the stream. But that's what I'm talking about right there. It's, you know, I'm telling my story, and you know, caught a lick with the shell casing like this, you know, and then you turn around and I heard your mixtape leak. I got it early. These are the things that he's able to do, just rolling the energy between the punches, rolling the energy between the storytelling, the substance, the angles, and crescendoing that into a moment. And those are the important pieces. I'll give you one more example. And this battle is against Will Young, who's on the card, versus Bakari Kennedy. This is the versatility and the ability to rebuttal and take risks that I feel like Habeeb has to be able to do in this particular battle, to overcome some of the strengths on the other side.
But you worried about what they say in the comments. I'm worried about dimensions, big shit. I go dumb. The cloth I'm from, they knit with. It's intense. See, you gonna rap, but nobody's hearing you. Nobody in my class really fearing them. So you can't talk about the cloth you're from when you can barely remember the material. He's inferior. Hey, look, while I'm rapping, judges, while I'm rapping, y'all can pick somebody from the crowd right now and I'll get at them. I won't write anything below y'all pick. Y'all make the caption. The distraction? See, this is the distraction. Good. This is the distraction. This is the distraction. Because they already picked somebody and you thought that this battle was going to be about pride. But just watching my homies in the audience, it's going to prove it ain't always sunny on the other side, bitch. Bitch! Bitch! Bitch!
That moment is even harder to see on camera, but in the building, the crazy thing is literally we all have just so happened to point to Sonny. When he asked the judges to pick somebody, he's like, all right, Sonny. And for him to pull that line out like that on the freestyle in that moment, that was one of the craziest things I ever saw live. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the craziest things I ever saw live. And it's moments, things like that, risk taking like that, seeing things ahead in that way, those are the types of things that's going to allow, Habeeb to get the edge. So what do I say with all these things and said? His keys to victory, I would say that Habeeb's keys to victory would be the champion. Have that poise, knowing you're the champion. Speak that way. Control the narrative. Use your ring generalship and command the stage. Use his writing ability to paint the picture that he wants the audience to have of Diante and nullify his offense. Command respect on the stage and go on his own offense often. Can't have any dry spots against Diante Els. He needs to punch hard and punch frequently. Rapid fire offense, and he can't afford to take too long to get to the point. Those are the keys to victory for Habeeb. Now, on the other side, let's talk about Diante L's strength. Diante L's strengths are haymakers, creativity in his writing, high energy performance, and creating moments. I'm going to give you some examples of one. We'll start with his creativity.
Rap nices. You want the crown, but it comes at a high cost, like movie theater snack prices. My weapon gripping, the Texas spitting. I put a 223 on car.
For that
It's
to
an
load.
inspection
I learned
sticker.
Did that play? Somebody let me know. I put a 223 on car. It's an inspection sticker. Now, the crazy thing is that bar was crazy in the room, but what's even iller about that bar that didn't hit me until later, and I've spoke on this bar a few times, is it was February. I think it was February 2nd, 2023 that event was. So I put a 223 on card. Crazy. It's an inspection sticker. That was insane. But that takes a different level of creativity. Those are the types of bars. That type of writing is what Diante Els is going to need against Habeeb to separate himself. Also, high energy performance is something that everybody knows about Diante Els. Here's an example of that.
I scope your block so I know it by heart like my mama's number. Henny, you better diss me, so do your man, I'll shoot your man. Have bullets going through this man, then through this man, then through a man. I'll beat your ass like move your hand, move your hand, move your hand. I'll play, you bitch, nigga.
Those are the things right there. Move your hand, move your hand, move your hand. These are the things that people bring up. You can reference these moments without saying anything but move your hand among the people that have been following Diante Els' rise. So it's like those are the moments that are remembered. He's going to need that type of high energy performance to create these moments that are going to give him the edge. That's the edge that he needs. And then we have, when we talk about creating moments, Diante Els has a way of not just doing that with one bar, but he leads up to that heavy punch, and then leads into a moment. And he did this against Face. And here's an example.
Clipper toss, kick the door, pistol out, 360 wave grease. I'm a spinning scout. It's a sobriety check. Let me find out in the trap, dog got big bows, clipper tops, kick the door, pistol out, 360 wave grease. I'm a spinning scout. It's a sobriety test. Arm sticking out. The extended clip look like I snatched a tooth out of Hippo's mouth. Arm blasting. This shit, arm blasting. This shit'll knock you on the people 2 rows back. We kayaking. Radio, I'm just asking. I thought I was your shooter, my nigga. What happened? I tell you to get me a damn battle, and you bring me this nonsense, knowing that the nigga garbage. Do you know how much patience it took not to come in here with that fofo sparking? Fuck is you looking at, nigga? Don't you see grown folks talking? I asked for a beat. Stop playing with me. I
it's, you know, those are the moments right there, that you have to consider when you talk about Deontay Els. He's gonna have those opportunities, to really just take over a room with something like that. And we talked about that in the face off. Habeeb said he didn't like it pen wise, but you can't discount that when you talk about creating moments, because creating moments is simply about just doing that, and that turned the entire room upside down. You've seen it in the comments and everything. So I would say Deontay Els' keys to victory is he needs to go on the offense, stay on the offense, show no respect for the champion, command the stage as well, land those haymakers, do the line for line punching that he's known for, continue to be creative and fresh with his writing. And he can't afford to say things that have been heard before. He's got to take chances. He's got to create moments, and he's got to stay entertaining. I think that his entertainment factor is also what allows him to separate himself. So these are the things that I feel like both MCs need to do in order to be successful in this battle. May the best man win. I would love to see, I can't wait to see this battle unfold and see who are either if Habeeb can defend the title successfully and continue his run and his reign, or if we are seeing a new champion in Deontay Els. Find out this coming Saturday next week. I'm sorry, next Sunday, September 17th at Ember Music Hall. You can get your tickets now at rvarapelite.com. I'll see y'all later. See y'all tomorrow as we'll be breaking down Rossetti versus Sun. Peace, peace.